Right. So it's still for this map as well, only 3 on wood.
Yeah, only 3 on wood at the start.
But you need to wall a lot here. So.
How many cows are there for everyone?
8 also.
Yeah. Should it be more?
Maybe
Like
more
that.
even. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
I often feel like I steal some cows from my neighbors.
Yeah. Happens a lot, I think. Especially with scout cows and everything.
So one of the things which you can't really do in a 4v4 if you're pocket, but if you're flank, I like scouting the outside with my scout and using the sheep on the inside.
Yes.
That way you don't steal your allies' cows. If you're pocket, you can't get away with it because you got people on both sides, but that's flank. I take the left wood, to be honest.
Okay.
There's some nicer lumbercat situations on the left wood.
Oh. So, should I put my lumber where it's quite flat, right? Like here? I hope you see it. You see it's a little bit delayed, but...
Yeah, both of those places are good. Both of those places. Though, yeah. If you have a ring of wood around the lumber camp, that's good. So keep getting more cows closer to your town center. Not underneath your town center, but close. So that's 3 on wood. So now go take a boar.
Right.
And then when you get the villager to go on berries, then you make the house forward with the villager on berries.
Okay. How's the situation with the cow? Should I avoid killing another cow when I'm getting the boar? Probably, right?
With Berbers, you can probably get away with delaying, yeah. So.
Oh boy.
So
oh, it's you. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the villager you get on berries next. You go forward and make a house first, and then you can go and make a mill on the berries. But I don't TC. I don't TC.
Oh, yeah, I think I put one more on. Is this mill placement good? Are those my cows? I don't know actually.
Everyone should have 8 cows.
I think then those are mine. Okay, I'm building 2 houses, right? I think that's fine, right?
And you want to get your houses so they form part of the wall. So right now you want to go a bit more forward with them. So you want to go, yeah, just more forward in general when you're doing the houses, because that you want them to be part of the wall. And keep the TC active.
Now 3 on berries and then the next boar, or instantly go for the next boar?
You want to go for the next board because
it's not. I think like I'm using a slightly different build order than your build order, and I think your build order is better for sure. But that's why I keep doing the small mistakes, because it's like it hurts my muscle memory, right?
It involves more micro. Which is
and now 4 on berries, and I should probably start pushing deer.
Yep, and you're probably going to have to do a pop 21 or something, because unless you sort of push deer, you can't really do pop 20 with every civ.
Pop 20? I thought I would go FC on this map.
Okay, yeah, okay, FC, that's fine then. I just didn't know if you're doing FC or.
I mean.
That's...
There's a lot of arguing about scouts, but I don't think it's worth it actually on this map if they go full boom. Depends on how much damage you can do, probably. If the full team, shit. If the full team goes scouts and does a lot of damage, it could work actually.
So keep the scout, the deer going forward, and then so add a 4th villager to the lumber camp, and then shortly you're going to make another.
Another lumber camp?
Yeah, and then you're going to do the other lumber camp on the right hand side.
Sort
of one villager more. Yeah, put your next villager on the wood. And just queue 5 more or 6 more villagers, because you're going to do that anyway.
Another house. I think I will get another house. And
Yeah.
but probably more forward.
Do it forward on the gold side.
Yes, I will do that with the next drill.
On the right hand side,
Yep.
sort of start plugging that gap between the two woods. You want to start plugging that gap with houses.
I think my mate is already doing it. Over here. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just reinforce the wall.
It's no issue if you get houses behind the wall. So more guys on wood, so keep adding guys to the lumber camp. And then you can, okay, yeah, you may get...
I'm getting one farm already because I have lot on cows, I think.
Yeah. And you can add one to the berries. I think you can add actually probably 2 to berries.
2 berries, okay. Again, this is not optimal, this is just fixing my mistakes, I guess. Yeah. And then 26 and up, I guess. Are we full walled actually? I think I don't even need to wall anything. Oh, I will probably get loom as well, just because if we get a leak, it will be...
Yeah, loom, you do want to just be safe.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's worth it to deny it, but not on this map if there's scouts.
And then you need 3 guys in gold or something. Or you can collect... The other option is you can collect 30 gold and sell 100 wood.
Yeah.
But...
Thing is, you think, like, should I build a gold camp or should I do long distance mining?
Are you booming or going knights? That's the question.
Booming, probably.
So get 2 guys off gold. You don't want 5 on gold. You only want 3.
I thought I had 4. Okay.
So get them on the wood. Get them on the wood, and then keep pushing the deer forward.
Ah, sucks. Okay, I'll just take it here now. And now I scout the enemies.
Hey, get the last deer. Get the last deer.
Oh, there's one more. Oh, dude. Nice.
So when you sent those villagers to the lumber camp, I would have sent them to the right lumber camp.
Oh yes,
But
yes, yes.
send 1 villager from the town center to the right lumber camp.
Okay. I built farms with the idle ones here.
Or just get on the wood line. You can get horse color shortly, so get them on this straggler wood, and then build the farms after horse color.
Oh, that's fine. I'm getting a market now. Oh boy, I don't even know where to get it. I can't really reinforce the walls. I just get it quite randomly, I think. Be the best market. Okay, there's some blocking going on here. And you want to build market with 2 villagers and blacksmith with 1, right?
Oh yeah, market 2, blacksmith 1.
I think I will squeeze in another villager.
And then you've got enough food to get horse color and double the axe upgrade before you make more farms.
Oh, there's still a gap here. There's still a gap here, Smelly. Oh, there's scouts coming. Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh, crap.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit.
So, yeah, just add some walls, get those guys on the wood, and just slowly build walls around your thing. Resources.
Yeah, I'm pulling the scouts away.
Nice. I think we're fine.
No, I think it's closed now, sorry.
Oh shit, I'm stealing the other guy's berries. It happens all the time on this map. I will put more on wood now, right? Because I want to see.
More on wood.
And ideally you want to delay your farms until you have horse color, right?
Yes. So the last sort of 2-3 farms you made, I wouldn't have made because you had enough food to advance the castle age when you reached feudal age. Okay. So I would have got horse color immediately and then built the farms afterwards.
And since I'm booming, I don't need anyone on gold right now, right? So I can move them away against.
You get enough so you can buy 100 stone, and then you can move them away. But you just keep them there. Just keep them there. It doesn't hurt. So make it like 3 more farms with those deer guys.
I thought about idle them for a while until I can build a TC here, but this is probably better, right? You don't really want to idle them. Like.
Good.
Should I get rebar right away? Probably not, right?
You don't need to. You just want to remember to get it sometime shortly after that, but there's no. So when you get up, you should probably be able to add 3 TCs. So buy 100 stone right now.
Yeah, I did.
And then, so now is the time where you want to plan where you're going to get your TCs.
One would be here, one would be here, I guess.
Yeah, one. So one would be on top of the gold, so on top of the 4 gold, on the right. Then one would be by the stone, on the south, and then maybe one on your bay gold. So those would be the 3 places. So there, send some villages and get one there, and then delete a palisade and just get it on the opposite side. Yeah. And then villagers.
Should I get the lumber upgrade right away? I can afford it.
You can get double bid axe. Yes. And maybe not the farm one, because you don't have a huge amount of farms at the moment.
Yes.
So it could be dangerous.
Right. So the thing is, they have Indians and they have Franks. So would the better play be to go straight in camel? Yeah, right.
You want to go full camel? They've got Lithuanians and Tatars as well. Like that calls for full camel.
That's for sure.
So get the guys that on the TC up at the top, just get them on farms. Make 4 farms around it.
Okay.
And you don't even need to get garrison click on your town center, because when you make a farm, you harvest the resources anyway.
It's just a habit. Should I keep them on stone, or should I move them off stone?
Keep 2 on them on stone and make 2 farms with the other. And so making one of the things you need to do is ensure that each of your town centers has a good spawn point. So on the one on stone, get it on the wood. On your main town center, it's fine. On your gold town center, your main gold town center, get on the gold, and for the other gold town center, on the wood. And always be building villages. And keep making farms.
Should I get the farm upgrade now?
And you don't have any food, so not quite yet.
Yeah, and I won't buy.
You can buy food. You can buy food.
Yeah, I was wondering if it's like worth it to use the market, but
it is.
I sometimes get called out because I use the market too much, because I want to balance my unbalanced eco.
Yeah, so just make sure you're building villages and keep making farms with the idle ones, and the straggler trees by your main town center, just make farms. And once again, you don't need to harvest the resources, you'll get them anyway. And just keep making villages, and keep making farms on your stone town center with a few of the villages on wood, just make farms there.
Did I put auto renewable on automatic farm resume? Probably, right.
I guess if you want, you can. It's sort of it's both good and bad before you get to Imperial Age, but I guess potentially would be a lot easier for you to just have it on. Because it's just less to worry about, and the less you worry about, generally the better.
Should I start putting some on gold now? Because
so both gold town centers can now go on gold, and then your main town center on a wood line, and then your stone town center on a wood line.
Nice.
And a new lumber camp on both things, and delete the palisades around your main mining camp. And delete the palisades on your main mining camp, and houses. So send a villager to the top of the map, and send one villager to the top of the map, and start making a row of houses along the edge. So along the very edge, not in the middle, just along the very edge. You want it to like against the side of the map.
Oh no, there's a beer.
So get to the
Feanor.
top of the hill. Get to the top of the hill first,
You
and
killed
then
my villager.
get to the top of the hill.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
And keep making houses though. And get in your base.
Did I get handcart?
Yes. And get a monastery and a university.
I should probably start adding barracks and stable now.
Yeah, very shortly. So get a university with that, and then send the villages that you, with one of your villages on your left lumber camp, start making a few houses in that area as well.
I can reinforce the walls actually.
No, just do it for its convenience at this time. Just do it where by the lumber camp.
Ah, okay.
And then you will be able to click up as soon as the university is built.
Oh boy. Okay. You didn't saw that, you know.
I didn't see that. You're right. And then buy 100 food and click up. Start queuing all those villages and yeah. So,
I kind of want to queue more, right? After I
yeah. You want to keep queuing villages, but you want to make sure that you can click up.
Can you open up here? I kind of want to get outside for production buildings.
So when you're making those extra houses, do it against the very edge of the map, not in the middle, because that'll block the trade.
I'll probably delete them later on.
Yeah, you'll be able to delete them later on. That's no issue. And so barracks, and then you also want to start getting the upgrades. So maybe get a few stables in your base first, because it's not safe outside.
Should I get a second blacksmith actually for fast upgrading?
There's not a huge need, but get the gold mining upgrade. Get the gold mining upgrades. And then potentially start making like 2 markets or a few markets in the corner, but not in the exact corner, sort of a bit south of the corner. That makes sense. So underneath the wood, on the other side of the wood. Yeah.
Indian will be tough with Imperial camels.
You'll be able to mass a lot of camels though with Berbers, so it'll be okay, I think. So you're getting that. Do you have any stables yet? If you do,
I'm building some. Getting bloodlines and husbandry.
Yeah. And those stables you're probably going to delete later, or you're just going to put them on a different control group. So what I would do is I put those stables on the control 4 at the moment, and then later when you get stables forwards, then you would place the control group.
Okay.
So
actually,
get heavy
first
camo.
and in. What the fuck? Oh, my first and in. I think my Q is kind of messed up. If I press 4 and Q, no, it's.
No, it just because if you're researching if you're researching, let's say, heavy camo or bloodlines, then you can't do that stable.
Should I get more? I think I should get a few more on farms, right?
Yeah, you can make it. You don't need too much more farms. So like, if you had maybe 5 or 6 more farms, that should be enough. And
is there some kind of number where you aim for with?
I mean, with between 40 and 45 is generally a pretty decent number, and then as Berbers, they're cheaper, so that's also decent. So get the. Let's see. So start making send 2 villages sort of more towards the middle of the map and start making some stables, and send your new camos to the middle of the map to protect them. You want to send your camos straight out, and start taking map control. And you want to get ready to potentially build a castle. So then as well, you want to start getting caravan, or what you want to start expanding to the south corner. Your team as a whole.
Yes.
You want to get markets in the south corner and start doing it.
We want to trade here.
So what?
I would send some camels there just for vision as well.
Yes, send some camels there. In addition, try to get a castle sort of maybe on the east side, sort of in the middle of the land on the east. So on that hill there, yeah. So if you can get a castle there, that would be very useful. So maybe send a few 5 or 6 villages there. And then you start making trade carts and spawning them as it gets stables there. Make those.
Oh,
Siege workshops are good too. Siege workshops, but get chemistry. And then. So chemistry and blast furnace. And then get your camels. So the ones that are queued inside the stables you want to take out. And start knocking on their walls. And start making trade carts. The sooner you get trade carts.
Oh, I think that's good for me. There are a lot of. He didn't even upgrade his chemist, the Indian guy. I think I can take
kill them. Kill them.
Yes.
And then get caravan. And
I did get caravan actually.
Sell some wood if it's good price. So what's the wood price?
It's 30 now. I sold it from 47.
Okay, so build 2 more markets and start making some trade carts. And for your teammates, you want to make the walls a bit more outward. That's too narrow. It doesn't give you much space. So you want to push them a bit more outwards.
Careful there. Get coming there.
Yeah.
No, I'm only producing from my forward stables, right?
Yeah, so you switch. So build like 5 more stables and then switch those to your control group. But yeah, your teammates will want to push the walls further out. You want to get sort of maybe a quarter or a third of the land mass, and start putting villages on that gold in the corner, in your corner, because it's a very useful one. So, Marit, so push the walls outwards.
Yeah, we'll do another line.
And then chemistry would be good.
I think I have chemistry already. For what did I get chemistry actually?
I think you got ballistics.
You mean Marius or me?
You.
Okay. But for castles or?
For cannons.
Ah, okay. I did get ballistics, but not. Okay. Yeah. Why did I get ballistics? Kev archers. I don't know if I want to take despite.
You can take it probably.
Oh, I'm lagging very hard now because I'm. What the fuck?
You can
It's
take
also
that,
laggy from me.
I think.
Someone else. Oh no, it's you. Yeah.
It's me actually.
Yeah.
Wait, go back now. Go back now. Go back now.
Am I running in behind? Oh yeah, I'm running my own stream. Full HD. Sucks. The latest here.
Okay, so keep making trade cards. You want to be making but take that battle, yep, and make trade card. Keep making trade cards.
Should I get my markets on hotkey as well? Probably right.
Number 5 or 6. Yeah. And you should have another camel mass somewhere. I believe you had more camels than that.
Yes.
So so send them all there, and you should be able to win a battle there. You've got a lot of camels, and then get another castle on the sort of west side, so the east side, sort of on another of those hills. And then when you have the wood, hoardings and Nazari and all those, or get a castle by the gold.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
That's a good hill to castle on. I agree. And then coinage and banking when you can. Yeah, so take that, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen in that battle.
Me too, actually.
You've got a lot.
I think it's good for me, but he just got in theory.
But you've got way more.
Yeah. And they also paid way less.
Okay, now as soon as you kill the camels, you may want to run. It's probably run now. Run now.
I think yeah, I'm running with 5 camels. No. Yeah, and now I think my problem is I didn't set up trade fast enough, and though I'm down gold right now.
And you've got latest in your base, so put more villagers on that gold mine in the corner, and get the camels in your base to kill the latest, which is bad. So yes,
I mean,
start building a lot of villages from all your town centers. You need to recover that economy, so you need a lot more. So get those villages on the back on the gold mine, the ones that just built the castle. The ones that
oh, it's
castle back on the gold mine, and then
Oh, shit! I
add villages.
oh boy, will be tough.
And make sure your spawn points for your markets is good. So you have them on control 5, I think. So
I lost like all my wood choppers. The way this is not looking good for us. I think that was my fault because I didn't wall here. We were too open.
well, it's not only the thing is Lombardia is just a pure team map, so that's not for your fault.
Atis are so strong though. Oh boo. I'm on like, I think I need more TCs. I'm losing villagers, not getting on the numbers here. Quite dead actually.
So things are looking bad because he's got a lot of latest in your base,
And he has also +8, so
which really does suck. But keep spamming camels. Sell the 200 stone and see if you can keep making camels and recover. So put more villages on the gold mine at the top. You need to spam that gold mine just so you can keep spamming camels. And your trade will slowly get you gold, but you need to
a bit of TC there.
So one of the things that I would have done is I would have put, let's say, 20 villages in that gold mine in the time when I'm getting trade up and running, just to be able to go straight from the gold mine, then I have enough trade.
Yeah, okay, I didn't like. I think I actually could recover from this. Maybe they didn't set up trade as early as we did.
Hopefully.
Maybe there's still hope.
What is grey making against red? What's grey making against red?
Paladins against pikes.
Okay.
But it's not looking good on this side.
So keep spamming camels. And keep making villages.
I need wood though. I can't really supply my farms otherwise.
So if Mars or Smelly Leopard has wood, if you could send it to Castor. If you
something would have a lot of food.
So keep making villages. Keep making villages from all your TCs. And then make lumber camps. You need some good lumber camps. At the top, probably. Get those guys on wood. Yeah. And then keep making camels. Kill the treb. And Maris, you've got a lot of halberdiers, which are kind of between Smelly's base and Castor's base.
Okay.
I can buy wood once I have a trade running, right? It's for more trade costs.
Yeah, And get and you almost got enough stone for a castle. In which case you'll want to put it at the front of your base.
Boy, I feel bad for lagging. I don't know why I'm lagging so hard. Definitely need to invest in a new CPU, I think.
So keep making. Okay, yeah. If anyone has extra wood, send to Castor. In the interval while he's getting his economy back up and running. And keep making trade cards. Keep making trade cards. So now you've got the option of if you want to sell your stone just to be able to get more camos in the interlude and then potentially buy it back later on.
I think it's a good trade.
Yeah, so potentially you sell your stone for the moment. You can always potentially buy it back later on. This allows you to get more trade cards and then more camos.
There's also some stones in my bed.
Yeah. And
To
you've got
collect my army now. We need to counterattack Smelly, otherwise. Or the latest scary door.
So see if they've walled their side of the trade. If they haven't walled, then see if you can send camos to the trade line.
And Marius, can you scout there? I think you're in a better position to scout here.
I think I tried to walk and my villagers walk through their base, so there should be some way through the green base.
Oh, we are still open. Scouts here. Yeah, I see where we are open. Fixing it right now. But I have camels here, so doesn't matter too much.
We're getting pushed through here, so it's gonna end up really bad.
Yeah, the Cav archers are an issue.
I'm coming. I don't know where all my military units are.
This is open as well.
Coming
No,
down.
So here, if you've got, start getting fletching and the armor for your cavalry archer, for the cavalry archer line.
You want me to switch into Cav archers?
No, not cavalry archers, but potentially camel archers at some point, because your trade is looking pretty decent at the moment, and you're going to keep on making more. You need to send 2 camels to the latest in your wood line, by the way. But
Oh shit.
But you could, if you keep making trade cards, you're going to potentially be able to.
Can you kill me?
But you're getting a lot of trade, and that will allow you to then potentially buy stone very shortly. So, and you've already got ballistics and chemistry, which is good.
Do I need to get even more villagers at this point? I don't think.
Put some villages on the stone in your base.
What is going on here? This is not safe at all, right? Oh
Yeah,
wait, you put another
There's still
mount.
some in. But I fixed the hole. I think.
Okay, you've got a lot of camos. Get them together, and get your unique tech in the castle, which allows team castles to work faster.
I've probably gotten that a while ago.
And then get conscription after that. Yeah. And it puts some of those farmers there on the stone.
I should build an archery range for Sunbring as well, right?
Yep. You'll want to archer range for Thumman.
I need all my camels now. I think I should switch to...
Yeah, you need to kill those paladins in your base.
Boy. I think I can clean them, let's see. But not if they're coming all together here. We'll have a problem.
So, see if you can buy 400 stone and get a castle sort of in the middle of the... Sort of up there by your stables. See if you can get a castle by your stables in your base on that hill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you... Okay, we need to clean this hill first though.
So don't attack that. You can't win that battle quite yet. So stay back, stay back. Clean up the paladins at the top, and just keep massing. And you're gonna need to keep making trades. Yeah, you're gonna keep making
I'm
trades.
losing some, I see. Okay, the paladins are almost dead, I think. There's some more
They're
there.
there.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay.
And
No,
you've
we have
got-
Kef archers and most of here. Oh boy, it's not good, looking good. I can't take this fight alone, I think.
I'm coming.
And you're gonna want to delete the lumber camp and potentially a house when you take that battle.
Yes. I think I'm actually cleaning them. That was
Yeah,
good.
you're doing fine there. You should, and you've still got some idle.
They're slowly pushing on the right side.
With
So
what?
keep making trade carts. You're making trade carts. And take that. Send a bunch of villagers to the south and take that stone in the corner. There's that one stone mine which I think I just saw. You want to be able to get that stone mine. Purple just put a
Yes,
mining
yes.
cap on it. Yeah. So what's the price of stone at the moment?
It's cheap actually. I can buy probably another
150.
castle soon.
So sell some. Yeah. So
Tampering is coming as well. Okay,
Yeah.
now I need to get my army better under control, and I think we should probably get some siege here, and then we can push this. And some gates here as well.
and you've got a lot of. Yeah. So get a gate there. As
I
you
think
said.
I'm losing villagers as well. There's some stuff in my list there. The question is, do I need to produce more vills? I'm on 50, but I have a lot of trade cards.
Maybe put some guys on wood. You just need some lumberjacks, and that's the main thing you need. So now get elite camel archer and bracer and the armor. Oh, it's wood. If anyone's got spare wood, send to Castor.
I'm always the guy who would, so yes.
So
Where are my units? I don't
put
get
more
it.
villages on wood. So like 500. Okay, you can get elite camel archer now.
Can you leave some spot there? I want to build a castle there. Oh, there's some stone here as well, Feanor.
You attack with the camel. I don't know why I'm fully popped without any units. No, I'm
Got
not
too
in.
many trade cogs maybe? Trade
Maybe.
cards. Why I'm saying trade cogs? There's no water.
Yeah, I have 40.
And there's like 2 paladins in your trade routes. So just
Yeah, use your camel.
Come on. Now it's probably time to delete those houses or everything which trade.
And so this is where you take all the camos which are in your trade routes, the army which you just got over, and send it to where the action is.
You can go out with your palace there maybe?
And now, when you get the chance, build camel archers from that castle. And you put
I should
Take-
probably get the upgrade as well.
the upgrade is less important. You want to
Okay.
have a camel mass before you do it.
Okay.
So put a mining camp on the gold, though, which is by your stone. There is a mining camp with
Oh,
like
that's-
there's a small bit of gold there which you can take, but your gold is starting to get higher, so that's good. Keep making camel archers. You want to keep making camel archers.
I haven't Yes, I have come.
And then when you get the chance over the next small while,
I
keep
think-
buying 100 stone.
I think I should actually get some traps here before I get camel archers because
Yeah, in that one you can get some traps. In that one you can, and use the new gold to buy some stone.
another castle, I guess.
Yeah. And you want to do it safe, so there, right there, where your lumberjacks jacks were. Where your lumberjacks there a second ago.
Right. Where they actually...
On the hill by your main stables.
yes, okay.
The first set of stables you made. That hill. You want it...
Oh wait, I don't get where are my lumberjacks?
Where you had like 3 lumber camps on that hill by your main stables.
Yes.
And now you can get... But it's okay. Make a castle just somewhere and then buy some more stone.
Okay, I will.
But buy more stone.
Can I see?
Oh shoot, though, it's killing the trade. You're killing the trade, you need help there.
Where? Ping. Where's the...
Isn't it blue in the corner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our
Marius,
pockets.
you need to tell us about this.
Well, I don't know.
I didn't know either.
Move your delete your markets actually, delete your markets.
Yeah, delete the markets.
Okay, and produce more cards again.
So yeah, keep making trade cards. And you want to send some potential camel archers and trade cards down there. Or camel archers and camels down there. Good.
Oh boy.
So use the treb. I think you got 2 trebs. Get what's the price of wood? Buy a bunch of wood and get siege engineers.
Bitch. How did they come in here? Oh, here, right? Okay.
No.
We should get another castle here, maybe.
Okay, watch those trade cards. Yeah.
A lot of camel archers, a lot of cav archers here.
Send some camel archers there. So keep the trade carts back and send some camel archers. So that was really bad, losing that trade for a bit of time.
Yes.
So you want to get those castles on the castle, yeah.
Yeah, that's good actually, that's a good castle, yeah. They're looking to getting scouts or anything for a while.
Let's see. Are the markets back up and running?
Nope. Fortunately not.
It,
But I think we can get them run. Oh no.
Yeah, this is open as well.
Yeah.
They should be open.
it seems like red's pretty dead, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think we can actually call it very soon, right?
Yeah, I think so
I
too.
would. Can also go into trade now.
You can go into the
But yeah, if
trade.
red is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go into the trade. Maybe it's not over then. We can
Yeah,
go into the trade. Maybe we have a chance. Rebuild markets here, Smelly.
Yeah, they're still here.
Oh, Marius here. Rebuild markets here. Yeah, I clean them.
Where?
So trade with Purple's market with the castle he just made. That's the best you can do for the moment.
Oh, I don't have any wood left.
So he just built a market where your army just was. Yeah, the market there. And are you losing a bunch? Okay. And you're gonna lose that castle, unfortunately. So it seems pretty GG at this point.
Yeah, can you go deeper, Marius?
I have like no, I have no eco.
Yeah, okay, then let's call it actually. Oh boy, that was tough. But I was also lagging quite hard in the end.
Yeah.
That's actually bad. But it's classical Lombardia. Right. Yeah, my CPU usually can't handle it, but if I'm streaming as well, then he's running hot basically. But I'm looking into upgrading it. Boy, that was still a tough match though. But the thing is, we didn't really get to attack them.
And the thing is, it looks like you guys almost came back after after sort of Castor got sacked. You
Yeah.
guys, it seemed like your team was almost back fully in the game. Yeah, so
it was just a
that-
trade, right? Just
Yeah,
like
the trade is important.
they did a good job though. They went there straight with villagers and placed also a lot of forward stables there. They
Yep,
needed
that was
here, dude. That was a good play by him, actually. Yeah. I think what the best reaction is to wall off another side of the map and just place your markets like 500 meters closer and just wall it off ASAP and send your army there to clean it. Because if the trade stops, they basically achieve the same as if they kill the trade cogs because you are running low on gold, I guess.
Yep.
So next time, Marius, try to rebuild your market ASAP, but closer to your base. That could save us. But you did a good job with the counter push. I'm interested how much trade profit they had.
And relic gold.
5,000
relic gold. That's a lot.
Yeah. He only had
And
4 relics though.
Not to mention the latest with the +8 attack.
Yeah.
Quite. 4 relics, 5,000 gold, and then 26,000 trade profit. So.
Yeah.
But to be
What was
honest,
your trade profit, Castor?
My trade profit was 16k. So it was good actually. I had the second highest, but the Lithuanian guy has 26k. Like 5k relic gold and so much more trade profit. This guy is insane.
I think it all goes back to them scout rushing and having map control and taking the relics and the extra tiles.
Yeah, maybe against Lithuanians you actually need to build scouts, maybe.
That would have definitely helped because obviously it would have slowed leopards down a small bit, and it would have taken the focus off the FC from Castor, which slowed him down a small bit as well. So it would have put you both behind. But after that, you still had a good chat. There was still a good chance. The important thing is to be able to get trades quickly.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think we actually did a decent job. Maybe Red could have invested more into trade, so he could have.
Yeah, Red didn't have any trades, so that was unfortunate.
I mean, with Red it's tricky actually. What he was against Franks with Aztecs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, his pikes aren't too bad, but
His spikes are fine. And then the other thing, as I mentioned, is the extra golds on the map. You want to spam them with villagers, especially if they're in the center, because that will allow you to keep making gold units while you're making your trade. And then the idea is you to have a full trade route by the time those gold mines are gone.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because this way you don't trade off. You don't have the trade off between making units and building trade costs. And I think that's often actually a mistake, especially in this map.
And then the thing is, let's say you've got 20 villagers on a mine in the center. That when that mine runs out, then suddenly you've got hopefully a bunch of trade cards, and then you can delete all those villages and just replace the pop with trade cards.
Yeah, either that or you can use them for forward buildings, right? Which is also very...
forward buildings or whatever. But you need to spam the villages on those extra gold mines so you can make trade cards and army at the same time.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, perfect. That was, even though we lost it, it was a very good coaching behind, I would say. I think without the coaching, we would have called it way earlier, though.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, and then what Marius did at the second set of walls you did was much better. That's the type of thing you want. And if you can get potentially outposts and potentially castles or bombard towers behind that as well, it will help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And even some military buildings with, let's say, a control group of, let's say, 6 or 7, which means you don't really do it a lot, but it means you have military buildings there in case they do that type of thing, it helps a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Okay. Well, do we call an end to our coaching session now? What do we say?
I'll probably be called for lunch in like the next 5 minutes if I had to guess.
All right. Yeah, then I would say thank you very much for coaching.